Welcome back to Flint Creek Transport. We've got a cold, snowy day. We just got unburied from about 12 to 18 inches of snow. And as you can see, there's no trucks. We had them parked in the shop here for the weekend, and just makes getting everything going way easier when you can start out with a nice warm truck. Now a couple of the guys got to head out, and that means we got to clean off the trailers. As you can see, there's a couple inches on each of the tarps. A lot of it seems like it blown off, but it's supposed to get windy tonight. There's a couple inches of just a real fine powder on there, so we're gonna see if we use a blower, if we try to scrape it off, but we gotta get a lot of that off. There's most of the trailers. The dump trailers are pretty easy because we'll just dump them, raise the dump up, and get that snow off. But everything else, you got to get it off before you roll the tarp. Otherwise, it just sucks the tarp down in between the bows. I wish we had room to park everything inside. That would be awesome. But unfortunately, we can't. Got a couple trucks still parked out here. Packed them in tight. Just giving you a quick look. All these trucks in here. Lots of trucks. Clean ones, dirty ones. We're gonna try to wrap up some of these projects. This was a service. Doing a brake job. So get the trailer out. They're not calling for a lot of snow tonight. It's more so just going to be windy and cold. So we're going to try to get stuff unburied or get stuff cleaned off and then let it set out. We're still parking a lot of the trucks inside, but at least the guys that got to go out first thing in the morning, get them inside, and the rest of this stuff, at least get it running today, get stuff fired up. But yeah, cold all week long. It's supposed to be maybe like a high of 10, 15 degrees max. So we're just gonna have to live with it. Well guys, here we are. This trailer is done. Gonna do a little shuffle, get some trucks backed in here again. All right guys, and here we are back to an empty shop. Another trailer that we're going through. So this floor is actually just getting swapped. Wanted to just update you here on the shop stuff. You can see we're putting some wear strips on there, on that side as well. Soon you can see the new bearings, most of the new bearings are in, and soon we're going to be sliding the floor back in. So then this is more towards the end of the day. So then over here, I want to show you a couple more things. We're waiting on tanks for this truck. This is truck 116. Got a 6NZ cat in there. So this truck looks not stock, right? So this one we actually big holed. So we had some leakage up around the seals in this thing. So we finally decided we're just gonna big hole it. And now the driver, you know, can slide his seat back into the bunk, give a lot more leg room. And the bunk, we're actually making, or the mattress is a little bit shorter, so that way he has a little bit of standing room in here. I say standing room, but at least can put his legs flat on the floor. So it's definitely going to open this up a little bit, and it'll work good for kind of what we do, local, regional stuff. So I think I'm going to put my son in this truck. So we had to update the tanks, get some bigger tanks, because he's been running some of those big dump trailers. And over here, this is the latest edition. This is truck number 162. This is the glider that we just got in. This is the, it's got a Detroit in it. And this one had like 300, I don't remember the exact miles, but 300 some thousand miles. Very clean truck. And I'll show you just looking under here. You can see they put the pump on. But yeah, just looking under here is a very, very clean truck. I don't know how much you guys can see, but I was pretty happy. A little bit starting here, but not bad for the miles and for the year. So this is a 2015, so it did not get run a lot. Paint is still in very good condition. What we did here is we painted the tanks, and we actually got a split tank. And I don't know if you can see that seam right here. We need to run a wet line, so that's why we have this side is hydraulic and this side is fuel. So these are dual 150s. So that'll give us about, I want to say about 80 gallons, between 70, actually looks about probably like 70 gallons of hydraulic fluid. Something else, guys, so you know how we have the truck lifts, right? Here you can see good use of the jack stands. So the mechanic has been working on this for a little bit, getting all the PTO and the pump put on. Had to adjust some exhaust, been doing a bunch of work underneath the truck. So this is when it doesn't tie up. You know, it would tie up our lifts for a long time. You can buy these jack stands. It works perfect. Set the truck up on stands, and you can adjust your height, you know, to whoever's working on it, and away you go. So he's been, this thing has been up on stands for a few days, but he's about wrapped up with it. This truck's then comes down. We got to put the lettering on it and all that good stuff. So we're getting there. Still got to get some fenders. I don't know what else we'll do to that, but it's pretty much ready to go. Not much left. A cold, rainy night. A couple trucks are backing in. You know how I say, teaching the young ones how to drive, right? So I got my next boy down, Caden. He's driving me home. This happens almost every night, where he runs me, I get to sit in the passenger seat and he gets to drive. So I've been a back seat or side seat driver. So this way I get to catch up on some phone work, stuff like that. But he's learning. So he's 16, and the next one up is Tyler. He's 19, and he's already got a CDL. So at some point, Caden's got to get a CDL. Right, Cade?
Yeah.
After he learns how to fix the trucks, then he can get his CDL to drive the trucks. Got truck 150 headed out. Something different Monday. Gets to pull a van trailer. All right, guys. Don't forget to check out Flint Creek merch. You can get hoodies, jackets, hats, calendars. Calendars get shipped with every order. And thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out.